Welcome back. So we did a film on strategic oil reserves, and because this is YouTube, we got comments. And interestingly, a lot of people said, oh, we knew about strategic oil reserves, but we're very intrigued by your assessment, my assessment of these photographs of the Saudi oil refinery attack. And I agree, they're really strange. And then, thank you, YouTube, I got an anonymous email. So let's have a look at the pictures of the oil refinery attack. The thing that struck me when I first saw it was this was not a conventional bomb attack where a large explosion would destroy, say, the center or part of the oil refinery. If you look at these tanks, you can see hull, space, hull, space, hull, space, hull, space. These are very targeted, small diameter holes in the size of these large storage tanks. I mean, I don't really know how big the tanks are. And then there was other parts of the refinery which were specifically targeted. How do you do that? I really don't know. I mean, we're hearing that it was a drone attack. So hang on. So a drone kind of flies along and goes boof, and then flies a bit more and goes boof, 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 boof. Wow, that's pretty impressive. With rockets, it just didn't quite make sense to me. And of course, I'm a filmmaker. I'm not a military expert, but I got an email, as I do, and that is the joy of running this channel. Because when I say the truth is out there, I really mean that. I mean, you know more than I do. And through me, we can share some of the possible truths. Sometimes we might get it wrong, but we're painting a picture of the world which you won't see on television or almost anywhere else. So what did this email say? Whoever it is that wrote it used an acronym about a weapon system I'd never heard of, and he or she used the acronym DEW, or DEW. I looked it up, and of course it stands for, as you probably know, Directed Energy Weapons. Directed energy weapons are mainly lasers, and from a large laser source you can send a beam to where you want it. So here's a link I was sent from the Lawrence Livermore Laboratory, which is in California, and they've been working on DEW, or directed energy weapons, for over a decade. This film is slightly old, but it's horribly ironic. They're demonstrating a potential system that could send an energy beam from the United States anywhere in the world. It's a bit unfortunate in this demonstration of which countries or parts of the world they describe that it's potential to target. Watch this.
Tomorrow's battles would look like a scene out of Star Wars. Powerful lasers on Earth beamed off of satellites in space to wipe out an enemy thousands of miles away.
If you have a powerful enough laser and a few properly positioned targeting satellites in orbit to reflect the beam, then you could fire a laser here in North America and deliver its energy to any spot on the surface of the Earth. It's not inconceivable that someday we will actually be able to produce that sort of death ray.
So let's just have a bit of a disclaimer here. I am a European filmmaker. Nothing I'm showing is secret. It's all in the public domain. But I'm just tying ends together here for you, and you can make your own mind up. And if you do know more and are willing to share it, please do in the comments and we can do an update, and maybe we'll get to the bottom of this and stop a conflict. The other thing, using simple internet research, is as a ship. called the USS Ponce, and it's currently in the Gulf. Guess what it has on board? A directed energy weapon. I'm not saying they fired it. I've no idea who did this attack. But just as a layman who's used to looking at aerial pictures, I think these images of these tanks show evidence of a weapon system that I didn't know existed, because it's up to people like me to do research, share it with you, because you know what's really going on. Because as we all know, the truth is out there.